Microsoft 365 in practice. Hey everyone, Jerry Brumacombe here. So a lot of people have been required to work from home during this COVID-19 pandemic. I've been working from home for a long time and hey, I love it. So I've been hearing from some people that it's really working for them as well. And one of the tools that makes work from home work well for me is Microsoft Teams, which is part of the Microsoft 365 suite of tools. And in this Microsoft 365 in practice series, this is the second one. We're going to look at Teams in particular because it's such a powerful tool and allows you to do online meetings and chat and share files and collaborate and all those good things from wherever you are, including mobile apps and that sort of thing. So in this video, we'll do a little intro and then we'll look at setting up a meeting, joining a meeting, sharing meeting content, sharing screens, chatting, recording meetings, all of that good stuff. We'll see how this goes. So Teams, what is it? Well, this is the Microsoft page for Teams, and it is about collaborating without compromising privacy and security. So yes, this is a marketing page, but it summarizes it fairly well. The main things: chat from anywhere, the mobile apps, the web app, or the desktop app are all pretty awesome. What we're doing in this series is showing you real world scenarios using the tools. So we're actually using Teams to develop these videos. We've got Darius Remy Jordan working with us to edit the videos. We share content via Teams, yes, the video files and everything. And we're going to be using Teams to demonstrate Teams here today. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Okay, so what I want to do first, Darius, is show you how to schedule a meeting. There's a couple ways to do it. The first one I'm going to do is I'm going to use Outlook. So here I am in Outlook, and notice at the top of my calendar, there's a new Teams meeting. I wonder what that does. Chin stroking. So if I click a new Teams meeting, and then I sent it to Darius, because I created this in Outlook and said create Teams meeting, it already automatically puts this link in. So anybody they invite to the meeting, like Darius, that's you, will get that link. What I always do is, as a matter of good practice, is always put an agenda in here as well. Okay, so I'm not going to do it right now. And of course, everything else is the same in terms of scheduling a meeting. So what I'll do, Darius, is I'm going to say this is, 3:30 today. That's fine. I'm going to send this to you. And what I'd like you to do is to share your screen now and bring up your email so you can show us what the what that looks like in terms of that experience joining that meeting. All right, so you've got a Gmail address, and so I've invited your Gmail, and so this is one thing to point out, that I can invite anybody to a Teams meeting. They don't have to be a Microsoft user. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, Darius, is go ahead and, we're having this Teams training session. It's time to get going. It's 15 minutes before the start of the meeting, which we always recommend people join early because that technology doesn't always work the way we'd like it to work, right? So a little bit early joining the meeting. So go ahead and click that to join the meeting. Now, what I'd like you to do is join on the web. So before you click, so just recognizing that this screen comes up all the time, and you either have a choice of downloading the Windows app, which I would recommend if you're going to use Teams a lot. But for now, I'm going to get you to join on the web. And notice underneath there is if you had the Teams app, you could launch it as well. So it gives you 3 options there. All right. So now you can join that meeting. Hooray. So that's how we schedule a team meeting, and somebody can join it. And then once they're joined, this is the situation we've got. So right now I've got Darius sharing his video. I'm sharing my video, which shows up in the bottom right here. So with this menu, I can turn my camera off or back on again just by clicking. Okay, I can turn my microphone off, on again. Yeah, there I am, back again. Okay. This is the screen sharing. Now, Darius, I find that this button confuses people. It looks like a rectangle with an arrow pointing into it. It means share your screen. And when I click on it, it shows all my different windows that I could share. And what I recommend people do is they just share their desktop. And if you have multiple desktops, you can actually choose them. I have 3 desktops, but it's the far left, and I'm going to select screen 1. So as soon as I do that, the Teams window minimizes. I'm just bringing it back up. Now you can see the menu, right? Because I'm actually sharing my screen.
Oh yeah, it's all there.
And then the more actions here gives us a bunch of good other interesting stuff. Device settings is for setting up your audio. Meeting notes, you could save notes. Enter full screen is just a full screen view of it. Background effects. So this is a useful one, and this is a recent addition. So now you see my background now, Darius?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
seems
that's
to be clear.
I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. Bring up Teams again. So yeah, this is the Teams desktop app. I recommend installing the desktop client if you're going to use Teams at all, like anything more than just once. This is the standard way to install the app. Is the first time you join a meeting, you have the option here of join on the web or download. So go ahead and download the Windows app. And really, I recommend this. It gives you more functionality. It's a simple little app. There it is downloading in the bottom left. 17 seconds. I'm a busy man. But there we go. So go ahead and open that bad boy. And let's see what it looks like.
Once you close the meeting in the Microsoft Teams app, it gives you the sign in screen.
Okay, yes.
From here, I can sign
in.
in.
Let's see. Why don't you do that and let's see what it looks like. There we go. Yeah, and there's the chat and everything. Good. So yeah, even though you don't have an Office 365 account, you still can use the Teams app like this. In Teams, I can chat. So with the chat over here, I could be chatting with Darius. And we see all our chat history. And so that's a private chat with Darius, right? So he could respond, etc. Double clicking Darius's face. There we are. There's also a chat here, which is the meeting related chat. There's 2 places to chat here, privately, private chats, and over here is the in-meeting chat, which you access from here. You can also see the participants in the meeting here, and as the organizer, here's me, I could also do other things like muting people. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, you have to unmute yourself.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. I felt like I was on a Skype call with my grandmother for a second there, because I'm sharing my desktop, and it'll work just fine. And you've got the mobile app as well. So I'm just going to demo that now. Okay, so I can open up Teams. I even see that there's a red 1 on Teams showing me there's something that I need to pay attention to. In this case, is a chat. But I also know that there is a meeting in my calendar. There it is. As soon as I go in the calendar, it shows up in 22 minutes. And I could click join. And now I'm joining. I'm going to keep my speaker off because it's going to be feedbacky otherwise because I'm joined twice. I'm going to join now. And there we are. Yeah. See? Whoa, this is going to confuse things. Oh, it's because my blurred background. You're a somebody. Do something clever. I think we should leave it at that. To end a meeting is this big red button here, hang up. So now we're leaving that meeting. And then the recording will show up right here in the Teams application. And it's being stored in Microsoft Stream, as mentioned. Okay, and here's the recording from the meeting. Notice that it has stored right here in this general channel. And so that's where it's shown up. The agenda shows up here and everything. And now this meeting, I can view it in Microsoft Stream. Microsoft Stream is part of the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. Here's the meeting recording. And I'll pause it because I don't want to hear that in the background. Some interesting stuff goes on. What we can do is watch the video here, but here this allows us to upload some details. So I'm just going to show download video, and then I can save the video to a file on my computer. There it is downloading. Hey, I'm Jerry Brimacombe, and this has been another episode of Microsoft 365 in Practice. Please let me know if you have any questions, and your comments and subscriptions are welcome. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.
I love being on the silver screen.
Let the record show that Darius is a bit of a ham.
A little bit.